Strange Scaffold are the developers of some very peculiar and evocative games. Titles like El Paso Elsewhere, a supernatural third-person shooter about killing your ex who will end the world from a hotel basement. Life Eater, a horror fantasy kidnapping simulator. And Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator. I think that last one explains itself. In their infinite wisdom while developing their next title, the thriller FPS I Am Your Beast, they have decided to develop an entirely new title that is just as evocative. Clickolding. If you're looking at the video title, that is an L followed by an I, just so you're aware. Clickolding is a game that is very difficult to write about. It's straightforward to play, you just click. Clickolding is an atmospheric experience about that creepy thing in a mask on the couch in the corner of the motel room telling you to click, even. Unless said creepy thing in a mask on the couch in the corner of the motel room tells you to stop. And you might want to listen to whatever he demands because he's giving you $14,000 in cold hard cash after this, and apparently you need the money. I mean, all you need to do is click 10,000 times. The little click counter will reset and you'll be free to go with the money in hand. You can also hold the mouse button down as an accessibility feature instead of clicking. There's really not much to this game. It's about 30 minutes, 60 if you stretch it out, but it's an incredibly interesting piece to analyze. One of the easiest comparisons to make is to the experimental film Wavelength. That's a 1967 piece that spends 45 minutes in a single room, slowly zooming on a photograph. It's a very avant-garde work. The most important part here, besides spending your time in a single room, is that you get out what you bring to it. The title is intentionally uncomfortable, from the design of the creepy guy thing in the corner of your room to what you can extrapolate from his lines. Neither he nor the player character really feel like they're here for fun. The navigation around the room feels somewhat clunky by design, and the sound design is uncomfortable, the filter distorts things out, and the room is geometrically wrong from certain angles. So, what's clickolding about? Is clickolding about sex work? There's the apparent pun there regarding the word cuckolding, as well as the fact that the player has been hired. Is this about addiction? The way this thing is willing to pay so much for something that seems to be ruining his life? And the way everything is so uncomfortable and discordant. Is the game an analysis of the morbid curiosity of video game players? How far are they willing to go? How comfortable an atmosphere will it take for them to just get a few extra lines of dialogue? Is the game a test to bait you into making one last click? Is this a social experiment conducted by Strange Scaffold in order to see how many people they can get to click over 10,000 times? I'm honestly still working on my answer. I'm still wrapping my head around what this game is, but whatever the answer, it's been fun. I've been more enthralled by this game after I finished it than when I played it, and then I replayed it. Help! Clickolding is a trade offer in which you throw some spare change amounting to just under $3 at these guys, and in return they give you an experience. One that continues to worm its way through my head. Noisy Pixel is giving Clickolding an 8 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. Noisy Pixel is a group dedicated to bringing you guys the best news, reviews, previews, and more. Please stick around by subbing if you haven't already, and ringing the bell to stay up to date on live and future content. And if you have played this, or you were going to play this, how many times do you plan on clicking? Or how many times did you click? The tense makes that weird.
Noisy Pixel.